welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Seth Lugo.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Ready to go now. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that one is inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Just off the inside corner. Now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty.
Hey!
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Aaron Judge stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two down, nobody on. Judge rips that one, and that's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ball, that's low.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Judge off of first with 2 away. And that's way high. It's 2-2. And that's down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Out towards right center field is Bell. Nabs it, and that is that. Yankees nothing, Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole. And Siggy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first, Jonathan India at the plate. Fastball is outside. The 1-0. And there's a ball.
No strike.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
That's a good pitch there.
No strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Late with the swing there.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. So leadoff walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Batting second.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
And a slider in there for a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vinny
Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Cole a check to first. Witt dives back in safely. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Foul.
That's outside. Now 1-2. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Royals lead 1, scoreless after 1. Back here in Kansas City, top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton.
Come on, set.
Fouled off left side.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball 1 there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Headed down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
The second baseman, Michael Massey.
Just missed. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is outside. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Now the 0-1. And ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
In the dirt. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
On the ground to first, and a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. Kyle Isbell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab, and the inning is over. So one left for Kansas City. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Lugo back to work. Dominguez getting the start in left in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one hammered but pulled foul. 0-2 now. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike. Top of the third, no score. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Cabrera, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. And a pitch. And the sweeper misses for a ball. In the air, center field is Bell. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Caught looking his first time up. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Finish him. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Isbell makes the play, and that is that. One left for the Yankees, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Now one miss.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. That one hammered center field. Bellinger raging back towards the wall. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So the batting order turns over. So here's the Royals DH. Jonathan India walked his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
That's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. You don't want to run into an out at home plate.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. First offering. Runner goes up the middle. Tags the runner for 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And it's fouled away. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is in the dirt. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Salvi steps into the box now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Inside. And that is ball 1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. That's down and in. Pasquantino leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's in there. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Gets him to chase after that
One ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Out to short, Witt. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-2. And that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes. Ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees, and the count is filled up. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Stanton in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
That's a ball.
And that one in the air center field. Isbell hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom 4, and to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Dominguez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 60.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play.
Ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Melendez stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Out to short, Volpe whips it across, and that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Kansas City, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Austin Wells. And a first offering, a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And a curve is down and in. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here is Goldschmidt. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that one fouled off. Just off the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The Royals leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a ball. That one missed. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Goldie stands at first with one out. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Witt hauls it in for the out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ball one.
Pitch misses there. 2-1. That's through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And that is a foul ball. That one misses. Full count, 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 in this one. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Lucas Erceg, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Harvey, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Two on, 2 outs. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
A lot of adrenaline we can see at the
Bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
1 ball.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Struck him out looking.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that call, 3rd strike.
And Next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. Upstairs. And there's the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two the count.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, it's great execution to get that fastball inside. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate, but perfectly located. He threw it with conviction. You absolutely do not want to leave it out over the plate.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. A walk, and he's also singled. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Just missed. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side of the 5th. KC down in order, but they lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Royals,
now, Angel Serpa.
number 61.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, 1-run game, and the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. That's a little bit low. Check swing, but he went too far. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Got him. One gone here.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. That misses. Ball 1. Serpa measures 6 feet even. He features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And Judge takes a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands
Bellinger.
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One gone, runner at first. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. Judge around second. Around third. The relay. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And another ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Now 3-0. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he takes a strike. Fought off foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner on the go. Little chopper rolls foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a foul out of play. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Pasquantino toss to second, back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Cole back to work. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And now 2-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Judge makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Vinny.
Now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hot shot to third. Over to Goldie. And there's two down.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And that one upstairs, ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he's on at first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz up and loosening in the pen. Weaver also throwing. Perez, the runner at first with two gone. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
There's a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And there's a foul ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
Mark Leiter Jr. into the game.
56.
The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff.
Leiter
He's got a
Jr.
great curveball. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one fouled hard the other way. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground, out to short. Tosses across to first, and Renfroe is retired. Inning over. Royals strand a pair. Still tied, 1-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
60.
Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. That clips a corner. That one at triple digits.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ripped to first. Caught.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
Jason Dominguez will hit next. Cut on and missed at 101. Strike one. One down, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1 there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Just off the outside edge.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a 3-2. Got him swinging.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Garcia sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. That one not close. Ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low. And he swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that's in the dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch.
Now
Until the very last second. Looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Got him swinging. 2 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That one to first. He takes it on his own. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. To the left side, but it is well foul.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Ball to strike. The pitch just missed. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Just
Outside,
missed. Inside move to second. Volpe back on a dive.
Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Inside just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Not close with that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And ball 1 to Judge.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Go ahead run at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's way outside, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The 3-1, and they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Lucas Erce won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Hunter Harvey.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far. Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
There's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that one fouled off. Hard on the ground to first. Fires home for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Number 28, Austin.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 in this one. This one popped up. Witt squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a weak pop-up. He'll be frustrated as he heads back to the dugout.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
63.
8th. Fernando Cruz. So here's the Royals DH, Jonathan India.
The designated hitter, Jonathan India.
And a strike. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Up the middle, Volpe. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And here is Vinny Pasquantino, and that's just foul. And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the pen down there. Jake Cousins getting ready to go. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Two outs. In the air, right field. Judge sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that is that. It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Royals,
and here comes the closer, Carlos Estevez.
Carlos Estevez.
Paul Goldschmidt down.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And that is out of play. And the 0-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. And that one fouled off. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now Oswaldo Cabrera. And a swing and a miss there.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering is fouled back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they make short work of them there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now the catcher comes up to him, Salvador Perez. Cruz back to work. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. one. And he pumps it a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
On the ground, right side, and there's a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
No outs, runner at first. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Swing and a drive, back there, on its way, ball game. He'll circle the bases, a walk-off win on the bottom of the 9th.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.